Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate Guard. Would you like to play first? Yes. Would you like to keep? Yes. I'm going to go Woodland Foothills for a Cascade Triome here. And then again, if you never watch my stream, I put this card on my right. You might know already the cards, but there's some people that doesn't, and Magic Online doesn't have the tool like Magic Arena where you can just hover onto a card so you know what it does. So it's important that we do so. Is this a Thoughtseize? That's a Thoughtseize. Okay, that's fine. Very strange art from Thoughtseize. Magic Online gives you that taste of paper magic where there's like a million different art for every single card. You have to know basically what the card does, because you're not gonna get it at the first sight. Okay, let's go. Red Green Triome, and now we have red and green to play the Violent Outburst. Probably just going to ice that Watery Grave. Alright, awful draw. Awful draw here, but it's fine. And yeah, that's the strength of Fire and Ice. The fire is a fork bolt, but the ice is very powerful. You can tap a land and draw a card that, like, you know, as people like to call it, time walk vibe. Alright, so let's ice this Watery Grave and draw a card. Yeah, drawing Crushing Footfalls is really just the worst. Not only you just didn't draw a card, you also have now one less elephant in your deck, or rhinos in your deck. Alright, what do they do? They just played a tap land. Ooh, cool. And I drew Charlotte's Agent. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Charlotte's Agent. Now that my opponent's tapped out, I guess they can have Force of Negation. Whereas if I do it in their turn, they can't. But then they can have like a spell that costs mana. I think I'm fine with just going Charlotte's Agent here. We're cascading the Rhinos. Remember, there's only this card in their deck. Just only this. This is the only spell that costs 2 or less. So the Cascade mechanic puts you immediately the 2 Rhinos into play. Now a 2/4/4 trample. 3 mana. We have 10 power in play. Let's see how my Grixis opponent is going to deal with those. Alright, the play is no land. Ooh, Imperial Recruiter. Huh. What do they do? They picked up Urza. Cool. Cool story. Imperial Recruiter is a new card in a modern. Man, why do I draw all this? Whatever. So I only have 1 Rhinos left. Because I've drawn 2 and yeah, and I cascade 1, so there's only 1 left. Anyway, I was going to say that Imperial Recruiter is a card originally printed in Portal 3 Kingdom long time ago, but now it's in Modern, and opponent used it to get back Urza. That's okay, remember, Violent Outburst is an instant, so we can cascade even in our opponent. Despite the Crashing Footfalls that you read here, it's a sorcery, we can still put that into play. Alright, looks like we didn't need much. Just cast 1 Charlotte's Agent and get the W. Alright, so I'm playing against the deck with blue mana, so I'm going to bring in the Mystic Dispute and probably Teferi too. I don't think they play... I don't know, I don't want to bring in Force of Vigor yet. They do play Urza, so they probably have the Urza Saga deck, but... let's take out a bunch of our tools in Endurance, Bone Crusher Giant, and maybe a Force of Negation. Bringing in more counters. The problem with Force of Negation is that it doesn't protect your turn, okay? I'll repeat what does that mean. Force of Negation isn't a force of will. You don't cast your threats in your turn, your opponent counters it, you can't counter back. Okay, Force of Negation has a pretty elegant effect where it's designed to be played in control deck. Then, of course, you can play a Violent Outburst, combo in your opponent turn, and protect it with Force of Negation. But I think overall, I'm bringing in Dispute, I'm bringing in Teferi, I can 3 on Force of Negation. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Wombo. Nice to see you. The quote-unquote owner of the deck is in the chat. What's your favorite Evoke Elemental? I liked Solitude. I don't know if that changed. Do you own the deck or you rented it? I like to own the cards. Fun fact is that I I bought Subtlety for 18 ticks, never played until this morning, and now it's 12 ticks. That's the classic Mengu finance, where you buy a card at its worst possible timing, and you never sell. So, I mean. Alright. Classic 2 Rhinos in your hand. Apparently this deck... the thing is, am I going to mulligan this hand? I don't think I am. It's a mulligan to 5, I know that, but it's not really. Like, opponents when control deck can also just suspend it. It's not like a Living End, where it's just uncastable, okay? That's the strength of this card. Alright, opponents playing an Urza deck. Maybe I should have just brought in Force of Vigor. That was just a mistake, probably. Thank you, WV Castro. Alright, Gemstone cover right on time. Yeah, let's go for... Let me think. Because I can also go Forest on turn 1, and then just Trio on turn 2, suspend 2 times. No. Then I can't cast Ardently. Alright, let's just go... Breeding Pool. I mean, this deck is blue-green. It's not easy. In Modern, it's not easy to figure out your mana base, because you have to fetch the right duels and etc. So you have to like think about what your deck does. And first game with the deck, that's where I am currently. First game with the deck is always going to be hard to like puzzle exactly how to sequence your lands, but then you'll learn. That's why we play Magic, to learn. Our opponent Stride. I didn't even check out his Stride, but whatever. Let's go Crushing Footfall. Okay, I draw Ardently. That's fine. Now, I can either tap their land or suspend another Crushing Footfalls. I think I'm actually doing that here. Again, I'm playing as a control deck, so I'm okay in just suspending these. Ideally, they will resolve eventually, or rather go on the stack eventually, and my opponent will have to deal with them. I'll put them here so you can see. Next turn, I'm just casting Disenchantment, which... You know, it does that. It's a 3 mana make 2 Rhinos, which, it's not bad. Oh, wow, Urborg. Okay. My deck doesn't care about Urborg, unfortunately. I'm just gonna get the Jeskai duels. Frogran Triome. Threals, sorry, not duels. And then, yeah, this one goes on the stack. And then, ooh, that's a good draw. Play the thing. Opponent counters it, that's okay. Where is it? Alright, here. Kind of confusing, but doesn't matter. So we go Ardently and we cascade into Crushing Footfalls. What's the difference between historic and modern? Well, they're two very different formats. So yeah, this is the thing. I can't force back, okay? Because it's my turn. You can only cast Force of Negation in your turn. And we resolve this enchantment. That's not like the end of the world. We got an enchantment now. If I cast Subtlety next turn, I can attack. Rhinos Poggers for sure. Wouldn't you have, no. Yeah, yesterday I streamed mod. Okay, I could pitch Subtlety to bounce this, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. That's fine. I can get your Urza. Yeah. Oh wow. Explosives. So explosives is a free way to deal with. What did I get? Let me check. What did I get? They got Urzams. Oh, they got Emery. So okay, one sec here. They got Explosives Engineer. I think I have to force this. I think I have to force the negation. This is just a free way to deal with Rhinos, and I don't want them to exile to kill my Rhinos. Hey, I'm pitching. I think Fire and Ice. Actually, Fire and Ice kills Emery. How about I pitch Subtlety? If I don't draw land, I want to cast Ardent Plea next turn to get 2 Rhinos out. The 2 Rhinos that I'm getting with Ardent Plea are the last one. I repeat, the last one. Wow, that's such an unlucky draw. This is legendary. I can't even cast it. Whatever. I guess it's the risk of putting this land into your deck. Alright, so let's go Ardent Plea. Where is it? Here. Let's go. Cascade the Footfalls. This is the last one. I don't have any more Rhinos. Now, all my Cascade cards are dead. Or, I mean, they are 3-mana enchantment that gives you Exalted. Alright, my opponent does Emery, but that's fine. We were ready for that. and then we'll top their Foundry. So my opponent does the combo with top their Foundry, Urza, and what's the word? I can't know the word right now. All right, so here Rhinos come into play. Sword of the Meek. And they Ether Gust. So funny. If I had a, I think I'll bottom in this. Bottom. It's good to bottom this. Any Cascade. Dai, ma come? How is this possible? I mean, I guess it's possible. I played 3. I drew him, but yeah, that's so bad. All right, that's fine. Let's see if I can win this game regardless here. So I'm dealing 2 damage to fire. Sorry, to Emery, because Emery can buy back the... Oh no, I exiled it! I exiled explosives. Because of Force of Negation, chat. Force of Negation exiles the artifact, so they couldn't bring it back with Emery. I think it was still fine to do so. But anyway, we're doing okay here. Opponent's on 8, I have 8 power. And they have 2 other Rhinos coming in next turn. The good thing is that I own 2 Gemstone Cavern only in paper, and in paper it's like 10 euros, not like online where it's free. And I was like, I think I'm gonna buy the 3rd one, but then after this game, I'm definitely not. I'm playing 2 for sure, especially if I don't own it. If I own 3, I gotta consider, but considering that I only own 2 in paper, I'm certainly not buying the 3rd one. What a waste of exalted triggers. That's a good point. Good morning, Eli. So here we got Rhinos. Ooh, Brazy Bee. Well, let's attack here. My opponent can chump block and survive, right? Oh, what did I do? The Ether Gust my Rhino. Okay. Well, you go where you want, and now you go to 4. Sorry, wow, you chump, so you go to 5. Hit us, trample. That's fine. Let's see if they have explosives. That'd be a problem. Let's see if they have cryptic command. Let's see if they explode. Actually, on Magical you don't explode. You just read Nyori Grande wins the match, which is also a pretty pleasant reading. Rhinos look hasty. GG, they said. All right, it looks like turn 1 suspend siege Rhino. Sorry, Rhinos. What's the word? Turn 1 suspend crushing footfalls. Turn 2 suspend crushing footfalls is good enough for Nyori Grande to win the match. Very good, very good. This reminds me of Ancestral Visions. In Legacy, back in the days, you just suspended those on turn 1 and 2, and the Miracles deck had a tough time. But we're talking about how do you say prehistory? I don't know. But yeah, prehistory magic. Let's go. Round number 2, on the draw. Oh, they revealed the Dream Den. They revealed their trusty companion. What does my hand do? I think it's a mulligan. We don't have lands. Oh. Oh, we have Gemstone Cavern. And it's a Time Spiral one! Woohoo! I'm on the draw, right? I'm on the draw. Let me repeat. Yes. Okay, so yeah. You see, this was good here. Okay, what do we do now? Poland's playing Lurrus. Lurrus doesn't necessarily mean it's a fast deck. I'm just bottoming a land here. Alright. Let's do keep. I'll bottom a land, and then, yeah, I'll just suspend this. All right, I'll go done, and then I'm revealing Gemstone Cavern. Boom. Perform any game action. CC, okay. Then I'll exile this. Boom, look at that. We start a game with 4 cards in it, but it doesn't matter, because we have our Mox Tantalite. All right, Clever Luminancer. That's a cool card. Magecraft, +2/+2. This is a sorcery you can suspend in your opponent's turn. But we can suspend it now. Wow. That was super powerful. Alright, chat. I'm buying the 3rd one. Gira 1, get me the 3rd Gemstone Cavern. I love to be result oriented. Ooh, Dragon Ray Channeler. Opponent with a 2021 tribal there. Whoa, Mishra's Bubble. Look at that. Getting 2 triggers. Thankfully, Magecraft doesn't say any spell at all. Instant sorcery. They scried on top. Sure. I'll get... I can get Rogrin Triome, and then I can get Forest. Actually, that's not true. I should have cycled. I should have fetched with... Why do I just play? without thinking. Alright, yeah, I should have just played the Flooded Strand to just have an idea on how to fetch. I should have gone Rogran Triumph on Forest, but I failed to do so. Hence, I am going to just pick up a Rogran Triumph regardless here. Hopefully the 2 Rhinos on turn 2 will be good enough. And then we have more Rhinos. I suspended one. The Rhinos are there. Okay, I drew Woodland Foothills. I'm still able to go Forest. Charles Agent. Let's go. Actually, it doesn't matter. I had this land. Never mind, chat. Never mind. Never mind. Charles Agent gets 2 Elephantos. Sorry, I meant Rhinos. And then we pass. This is on 3. I'll put it in a way where you guys can see it. Guess I'll put it here. Okay, so my opponent had a good start. Let's see if their creature gets bigger than 4/4. Remember that. I'm just gonna F6. Remember that Gregory Channel gets flying. I thought my opponent could have played. I guess they started like some Bacon Canyon through this, but like, what do we do with that? Crushing Footfalls. With a mulligan, I bottom a land. I don't think that. My hand was literally 6 lands. 5 lands, Charlotte's Agent, Crashing Footfalls. But because of Gemstone Covered, I thought was like a great hand. I mean, I went turn 2 this. Alright, are they Lava Darting? What? Okay, my Charlotte's Agent. Cool. So they have now Sorcery. Sorry, they have now Instant Artifact. Land, because they sacrificed the land for Lava Dart. Oof, Modern is fast. Modern is fast. Modern is fast. Emergent Unskate. Every creature you control gains protection for the color of choice. Wow. And it has Rebound. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Thank you, Number Squats, for the raid. Welcome everybody from your channel. We are currently using 2/4/4 Rhinos to stop one Sway Spear, which is bigger than that. Oh no, it's bigger than my Rhinos. Oh my god. What an amazing start for my opponent, really. I have nothing. Look at that. Oh my. Oh, Shardus Agent. Okay, I can go at it again. Maybe it's not good enough, but who knows. Alright, let's see if 2 Rhinos on turn 2, 2 Rhinos on turn 3 is good enough. Let's see, they have Emergent Cascade there. Yeah, I know, you triggered it all. Mamma mia. Buongiorno, Number Squats. Yeah, have I seen this deck before? Yeah, I've played against it yesterday. It was very cool. I was playing humans too good. Alright, am I dead? I am. Good game, opponent. Really good game. Really good game, GG. Very impressive. The Prowess deck, I don't know if you've ever played against it. They kill you on turn 4. I don't know. Every time I play against Prowess with a deck that isn't like a fast deck like humans, I always die on turn 4. But yeah, GG. I'll bring in the Timely, the Dead Gone. Once again, I'll take out Endurance. I'll take a Jacedomon Sculptor. And I think I want to take out the Fairy. Should I take out a land on the play? A lucky land on the play, probably. Yeah. This looks like fine, right? This looks fine. I mean, again, I want to repeat it. What was my curve? We went turn 2 Charlotte's Agent, turn 3 Charlotte's Agent, and I lost on turn 4. So I just want to point you out the speed of this format. Alright, let's go. On the play. It might even be that that the Cascade Tibalt isn't good anymore for the format. Or is certainly not good anymore for the format. And like Field of the Dead, those things probably aren't good anymore. Alright, whatever. Let's keep this hand. I have now lots of interaction. Am I suspending Crushing Footfalls here? I think so. I mean, earlier it was pretty bad, but like, I think it's fine, right? I'll go Forest. Suspend. Earlier was pretty bad, but now I'm on the play, and I have lots of interaction. I don't know. Maybe I'm suspending this card too much. Maybe I should suspend it less. I mean, we won the first round with that. Am I subtlety this one drop? Am I? How about, what if I do? Let's try. Exile a blue card from your end. Let's try and do this play. At the end of the day, this is a 2-for-1, I know. But, the Drunkards Rain Channeler can, like, pop off. And attack me on 3 on turn 2 already. Okay. Trigger. I drew fire, ice. I don't wanna ice the land here. Remember, I don't have the third land. I would love to draw the third land here. Swift Spear, interesting. Okay, let's see if they have a Cascade, a 0 mana card. They do. Plays available to me are ice one of the Swift Spear. What land can I get? Let me take a look at my mana base. I have that I can take Steam Vents or Hallowed Fountain or Island. Can I just take Island here? I think I'm going to take Island. I really don't want to take damage. Yeah. And I want to ice one of these Swift Spear. Crushing Footfalls is 2 counters. Draw. Lend. Okay. We have a play available to me here. It's not even a bad one. My opponent, I don't know, they have Emergent Unscathed, so it is scary. Emergent Unscathed is in the Pauper Cube. Okay, so they replayed their Dragon Ray Channeler. And they Lavadar me. I'm just gonna auto-yield this prowess trigger. What do we think of Archon of Cruelty? I don't think. I'm gonna go no blocks. And then I can sacrifice a land, but they don't. I'm gonna petty theft this. And pass. Footfalls goes on 1. And I'm playing a top land. So pay 2 life, no. I'll put the I have so many Exile Zone, but yeah. I have Crushing Footfalls on 0 counters. Yeah, let's just play some Rhinos, shall we? With Charlotte's Agent, 3 mana, 10 power. 3 mana, 10 power. You don't see that every day. You do see that in Modern right now. Going in with 4 cards. Hopefully I don't die this game too. They have a Lava Dart in the graveyard, but that's about it. This like reminds me of that was a long time ago. Pioneer Boris deck with Lures. It was a popular deck at some point. Like Lures pre-nerf. Alright, white, I got double white. Oh no. Are you just going double Emergent Unscathed? Prismatic Ending. Exile target null and permanent if its mana value is less or equal than the mana. Okay, so that's just 1 mana. Not even Source of Flush because they don't gain 4 life. Just 1 mana actual terminate. Like 1 mana. Porca, double 1 mana terminate. Okay. My man, opponent, you got rid of my Rhinos again. Oh my, this is so good. Okay, thankfully I spent the first turn suspending this Crushing Footfalls. Imagine if I didn't do it. Oh wow, Mutagenic Growth? Am I dead? They have 0 cards in them, by the way. I'm gonna play Modern. Modern best format. Modern best format. How much damage do I take here? 3, 7, 9. I got 4. Wait, I gotta. How much do I go to? 1 to 2. 1. I'm on 1. All right. I'm on 1. My opponent puts me on 1 through like on turn 4 through infinite interaction. Like, I want to repeat how much interaction I made this game. This game, I went turn 2 Subtlety, turn 3 Fahrenheit, turn 4 10 Power, and they put me on 1. I'm not dead. I'm definitely alive, but I just want to let you know the situations that we're living in, okay? That's okay. I can't cast Prison Bar to block this Dragon Ray Channeler, right? This doesn't have any other ability than flying. Attack every turn. And then I also have Prison Bar up. So unless they burn me... Yeah, we can... And the Petty Theft, that's true. Alright. No! They bolted me from the top! GG! Congratulations! That's an amazing win, opponent. Wow. Your deck is very impressive. What did they gain with the new set? Well, they gained Dragon Ray Channeler, they gained Prismatic Ending. Wow, very impressive stuff. Alright, I'm on the play. What does my hand do? Well, I think it's a keep, right? I can go just Sky Triome on turn 1. And then with any land, I can go Ardent Play on turn 2. So you say we should get rid of competitive Magic? Yeah, I mean, sure, they did it. Probably for this reason, right? Rogrin Triome comes into play. Endurance. Maybe I should end up Endurance, I don't know. So light and green. Maybe it's not that light and green. I guess this card gives you a reason for the not suspend the land. Alright, we go okay, opt. I go Ice in the upkeep on this island. Draw a card. I hope I draw land so I can cast Ardent Plea. Okay, nice. They don't have anything. So yeah, you see the power of this card. This card is a cube stable. Been very good for me so far. Lend. Okay, we missed the lane drop. I'm not going to just tap a polluted delta to draw land. Really didn't want to miss a land drop here. I'm tapping the Watery Grave. I have Force of Negation, which isn't a dead draw. I don't know why they said what. Am I not allowed to play spell, opponent? No lands nor spell? That's a quite. Alright, I have to go to discard. I can't even suspend Discretion Footfalls. What do I discard? I think I'm discarding Force of Negation. Alright, they're playing Esper Control. I guess play 24 lands. Although 3 of them are Gemstone Cavern. So. Okay, lands for Mango. Nice! We got a land, chat. Probably it's too late. Still need to celebrate that. This thing is Flash. I'm just gonna cast it in the turn, probably. Why can't suspend? Because it costs green suspending. I only had Jeskai mana. And colorless mana. We're running 24. 24 is a lot for a deck like this. Alright, end of turn. I can't cast Endurance because it costs double green. I'm just casting a Brazy Bee here. Brazy Bee. 3 mana, 3/1 flash. Obviously, I'm never gonna win this game. I'm just clicking buttons until they establish a Planeswalker and protect it. Missing a second and third and fourth land drop was not ideal, but counter spell, cool. Sure. Oh, a land. Nice. I still can cast Endurance, but I guess what I'm doing here is just suspending this Crashing Footfalls. And pass with both Force of Negation and Brazen Borrower up. Glue, 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 glue. Alright, Endurance now doesn't have the green card anymore, but fine. It goes Upcaster Mage, I'll wait, I just draw 2 cards. Yep, that's okay. No, I can't counter a Divination there. They have 8 cards in hand. And they just have a Crashing Footfalls coming in. I think another Brazy Bee. Opponent countered it with a counterspell earlier. I don't know what that means, but... Cryptic. Bubble Tea. Alright, that's not our flash threat. I guess I keep on doing flash threats. Opponents seem to be answering those very much, so I'm happy to just keep on drawing them. While they make land drop. That's what I'm leveraging right now. I'm way behind in card advantage, but opponent's making a lot of land drop. So hopefully, you know, eventually the disparity between land drops will make me okay in this. The funny thing is that every counter they're playing... Actually, no, that's not true. But yeah. Can I do? Alright. Okay, this is a card I'm not upset about. I can now cast 2 Rhinos in my opponent end step. And I can even protect it with Force of Negation if I want. Not that I want technically right now, but Alright, so first thing first, we cast 2 Rhinos. And then... Isn't it better to keep subtlety for a Planeswalker? I think it's that you need to put pressure, put threats in the turn. Spell Pierce. I think I'm going to play Force of Negation on the Spell Pierce, pitching Ardent Plea. And then next turn I can go Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, you can't keep your things around. My opponent is just drawing 2 cards. I mean, again, the game is just, it's over. Like, we're just playing because we're good sports. Because we want to make our opponent enjoy their deck. You know, they put all these counters in their deck. They want to use them. Alright, let's try and see if Jace resolves. Or Charlotte's Agent, maybe. Yeah, I'm actually playing Charlotte's Agent or Jace here. That's the 3rd Rhino I'm casting. I have one Rhino left. Worst case scenario, I have a 2-2. And next turn I have 2 Crushing Footfalls coming in. Okay, there goes Nup. Unfortunately, I don't have another green card to play Endurance. But I've been able to clean the graveyard. Yep, I can't pay. But I have a 2-2. Opponent's 4 cards in hand. If that 4 lands, we got it, right? I doubted they have 4 lands, but 1 person can open. Okay, that's a land. Please put it tapped. You put it in tapped. I don't think that means that I'm probably done. It's okay. There's 1 Crushing Footfalls coming in, and then I have Jace the Mind Sculptor still. This is Ferrone Paperone. It is. If Ferrone goes to 5, draws a card. Okay, we draw. Alright, Elefanti. Elefantis are coming in, chat. Oh, sorry, it's not. I keep on saying elephant. It's Rhinos. Rhinos are coming in. Ooh, we're resolved. Ooh, Violent Outburst. I think I'm just casting this Jace here. Or am I not? Nah, probably not, right? I just want to go last Elefante. My opponent is so much likely to just deal with them here, just like Wrath of God or whatnot. Remember, I can't cast Endurance. I don't have double green. But I can't cast it with Endurance. I guess I can cast it with Violent Outburst now. Should I go Jace the Mind Sculptor? No, let's just pass. Alright, what's this? Esper. An Esper Charm? Wow. Target player discard 2 cards. Sorry, I thought for some reason they were drawing. I didn't realize when I clicked OK. I mean, not that I could have done much different. Like, land good. As I said, this is our way to gain value by them making 3 times the land drop that we make. So that's the disparity of cards that you see. They made a lot of card advantage, but they made also a lot of land drops that are probably not gonna use. That's my guess. This looks like a Supreme Verdict to me. Cost double white. Okay. Alright, they have 3 cards. Our last hope is that they don't have... this is our last hope. They don't have another counter magic. Because this is our last Elefante. Rhinos. This is our last Rhinos. We played 4, so that's the last one. Let's see if they have another counter magic. If they do, I'll concede the game. And that looks like it. Alright, good game, opponent. Good game. Let's go to sideboard games, where I am bringing in the Disputes and the Teferi. That's it. I'm taking out Endurance. It is a flash threat, but... I mean, it's not bad. I know it's not bad. Maybe just taking out Arden, please. Yeah, I'm probably just doing that. Taking out Arden, please. Probably just bringing in the other Endurance for another Arden, please. I'll tell you what I want to do here. Alright, I'll go to the bathroom, be back in a second, and then we sideboard. Okay. You guys want to sideboard out Bone Crusher. Okay, I can get behind that, actually. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, with active beef on the play, I would like to, thanks. Maybe I was supposed to board out a Gemstone Cavern. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Skull and Tarn is gonna give me, what, a Stomping Ground? Yeah, I guess a Stomping Ground. I can get a Temple Garden with it. I'm gonna go Stomping Ground and suspend Crushing Footfalls. Or I can actually get... I have like 4 red cards only. I'm just gonna get Breeding Pool, so I get double blue for Subtlety. And the Fantas are there. Permanent Rhinos. The Fairy Time Raveler. Okay. Again, I couldn't have got a green-white land. Fine. Opt. Okay. Not fighting over opts with my dispute. River of Tears. Whenever I'd blue, if you play a land this turn, I'd black instead. Alright, go ahead and dispute the Search for Azcanta. The matchup looks pretty long and grindy, so I want to get rid of the Search for Azcanta. Don't turn into Azcanta the Sunken Ruin. Alright, hopefully I drop a white land here. I do not. Yeah, maybe I should have just sat out this Time Spire or Gemstone Cavern. We know that it would have been a blue-green land, right? Okay, Elephantis goes on 1, and I draw Charlotte's Agent. Alright, that's not bad. I'm casting it. Might be risky, because I have another one coming in next turn. They have, like, explosives. I just lose it all. But I hope they don't have explosives. I hope they just, you know, counter this Crushing Footfalls and move on. Alright, I got my 2-2. I can Subtlety Chiefs to my Sculpture if they cast that. Subtlety does that. It Ether casts both a creature or a Planeswalker. A creature spell. Okay, I'm gonna have some more Rhinos coming in my next upkeep. You wanna have this one to get haste to? No, that's too much. Too much. Oh, I drew a land. Very nice. Let's go to combat first. Remember, this one is a blue land here. Attacking with my Charlotte's Agent. Morning, nothing. I'm attacking with my Charlotte's Agent here. You do. Very blue. What's this? Oh, you want to take control of my Rhino? That's so good. I didn't see this coming. Digital Limit! Thank you for the 13-month sub. Appreciate the support. As my opponent just mind controlled my Rhino. And blocked my Charlotte's Agent with. Alright, cool stuff. Thank you, Digital Limit. So much support, I appreciate it. Alright, let's try to get through white and top land here. Pay 2 life. And then play Teferino Paperino. Please resolve, don't have Force of Negation. Please resolve. Don't have Force of Negation. First subtlety. See? Alright, not only we resolved Teferi bouncing the Rhino, actually killing the Rhino, we also established a Teferi Time Reveler. Ooh, look at this. Alright, I think we might be winning this. We might be winning this. I have hope about this game. There's suspend creatures? Yeah, but it's a suspend card, you know? I think it's fine, like... Sometimes balancing power, like... Giving haste to this card wouldn't be good. Okay, so we have a Mr. Rhino against Esper Control. The Fairy Time Reveler controlling it all, and next turn I'm just gonna make the Subtlety rain. This card kinda makes feel like it's raining. So I'm gonna make... What did I do? Cryptic Commando. What are you doing with it? You return a Rhino and draw a card. Can't let that happen. Alright, let's counter this. Ah, I love to seal this free spell. That's so powerful. Casting free spell just gives you so much power. Alright, I drew a Rhino, which is not great. But that's okay. I'm just gonna play Subtlety next turn. Sorry, Rhino, I'm not casting you right now. I'm not suspending you right now. I have one chance the Sculptor to shuffle it away. If I need to. Maybe Vendilion Click could be a thing. Snapcaster Mage. Nice. Let's play Subtlety and put it on top of our opponent deck. Oh, man, I love to do this thing. I might lose 2-1 now, but look how I did all the cool thing of this deck. You know? I did all the cool thing of this deck. Our casting Subtlety makes you feel good, I think. Such a powerful play. You play a 4-mana 3/3 that just counters a spell on ATB, basically. It doesn't counter, of course, Memory Lapse a spell on ATB. That's so powerful. And I suspended the Footfalls on turn 1. That's how I got this Rhino into play. And I have the Fairy to control it all now. Violent Outburst, perfect. This is some more Rhinos coming in. End of turn, my opponent. Actually, that's not true because I don't have red mana, but that's fine. I couldn't have had red mana anyway this game if I wanted to have double blue and white. This is a 4-color deck with colorless land in it. It's not easy. Alright, hopefully this is just enough now. Hello, Cian Hura. Charlotte's Bug in Modern. Sure, you can do that. You're giving up a Violent Outburst though. And Fire Nice. What does black give you more? Okay, well, so now I'm on the draw. Do I still want to get rid of one of these lands? I didn't even think about it when I sideboarded previously. I think I want to get rid of one of these. Despite, this is obviously a great card. The longer the game goes, the weaker Gemstone Cover becomes. And also, going down in lands against control, it's a very reasonable play. I'm just bringing in more Ardent, please. I enjoy the format a lot. Yeah, so far. But yeah, this is correct configuration, I think. Man, Bone Crusher Giant can't be that bad, but like, I think that Endurance is fine. I mean, you can just cast this card pretty easily. Arcanist? If you have Arcanist, you can't play Cascade anymore. Sure, I mean, you can build whatever you want, but I don't think Arcanist is a playable card in Modern. Oh, what about now? I'm keeping this in. I'm just considering whether I want to have the Gemstone Cavern out or not. Eh? I think I want to have it out. So I'm gonna go reveal this Exile Endurance. And now I might risk the Flood. I know. But, I think this one makes me go turn 1 fire, turn 2 shardless. Endurance is the best incarnation of MH2. Yeah, they're all like fine. I don't think they cross any line. People were scared they would, but I don't think they are. Alright, let's just go forest, and then I'm tapping this line. Remember, just don't cover with a counter, with a luck counter on it. Makes it that's very strange. They fetched and didn't do anything. Like, they fetched an island and didn't cast Opt. Isn't that strange? Alright, yeah, as I said, pitching a spell through this. Ooh. So they don't, I mean, they can have a... Well, let's just go. What do I do here? We'll go Ardent Play or Charlotte's Agent? I'm gonna go Charlotte's. I'm gonna go Charlotte's. Fetching? Now, let's just play Steam. I want to stop drawing lands though, deck, please. Perfect. So now they don't have blue mana for Spell Pierce. They can have Force of Negation. But other than that... Ooh, the Rhinos came in very quickly too. Very good. Did they play Search for Ascanta? Okay. And they miss land drop? You love to see that. I keep on drawing lands. That's okay. I'll attack for 10. And I'm just putting more Rhinos into play now. I'm not afraid of Explosives Engineer. I need to close the window before my opponent can go like, I don't know, Snapcaster. I don't know what can they do. Even if they kill my Rhinos, I can still attack for 3 with Charlotte's Agent. Alright. Thank you, Gemstone Cower. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have done all of this faster. It's funny, this card's so polarized. When it works, it's like, it feels like it's abandonable. When it doesn't work, you're like, I hate this so much. Nice, we won this game. Cool. Cool stuff. Alright. Alright, let's go. I'm on the play. This is a mulligan. What about this? Well, this is a keep for sure. I have to decide what to bottom. We can bottom Crashing Footfalls or not. But you know what? I think I want to keep it. Okay. How about I bottom Violent Outburst? Turn 1, I can go... I have to get a green land, so I have to take the Breeding Pool. I don't have red mana for Violent Outburst. I think I'm bottoming it. Gonna go Breeding Pool, Crashing Footfall. So turn 2, I see your land. Turn 3, hopefully I draw a land to play Ardent Play. Let's go. I really put a lot of strength into this card. I think like this card has won us games. Just by suspending it on turn 1. Don't think of this card as a leading end. Think of this card as Ancestral Visions in the Legacy days. This deck plays 24 lands, with 3 of them being covered of gems. Gemstone cover. Alright, I go Forest. This is Elves. If this is Elves, well, I don't have red mana to cast Ice, and I couldn't have it because this land can't get you the Stomping Ground. You can check the list at !MTGO. Oh wow, Ardent Skills. That's a powerful card. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on any creature, you put +1 instead. Very powerful. Card used to be one of the best deck in Modern with Mox Opal around. Wow, they conceded the match. Okay. Alright, we don't have lands. Opponent reveals Giganta the Wellspring. IGL. Alright, let's mulligan. Better Rusher. Better Rusher. Next week, I'm not cubing. I'm building the cube. Okay? Alright. Giganta the Wellspring. That might mean Tron or Affinity. My chat says. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this one. And this, if I'm on the draw, and if they play Affinity, I don't think I'll have time to suspend that. Humans. Ah, can't be humans. Sideboard us. important. Alright, I'm just going stomping or untapped. Your turn. Domain Zoo. Alright, do they have Sign of Draco turn 2? They just need Secret Foundry and boom, Sign of Draco's in play. Could also be the 2/2, the 5/5, the 2-mana 5/5 red green guy. Oh wow, it's red and 6. Okay. I think I'm just icing the Zagoth Triomir with an island. Every time I play against Red and 6, I always like think I'm humans and like this card hoses my deck completely. Because this card doesn't see play anymore in Legacy because it's banned. So whenever I see it, it's only Modern, and in Modern usually I play humans. So whenever I see Ren 6, I like, oh no, I lost. But no, this time I changed deck, and this card doesn't... I mean, it's still like a very good card advantage tool, but... Ice can tap Ren 6, that's a good point. You rarely see Planeswalker being tapped. But you can do that. Alright. When Ice came out, it was in Apocalypse. There wasn't Planeswalker. Oh wow, they just Tribal Flamed me for 5. See Drake? Nah. Don't play that. Alright. Kind of a quote-unquote unlucky to not draw any Cascaders. Yeah, I really wish I suspended their Crushing Footfalls over one of those million lands here. Alright, I guess I'm icing again that Triome. Red 6 is Bandit Legacy, yes. I'm also fetching first. That reduce the odds of drawing that land. Okay, there it is. That's the Charlotte's Agent. Also have Endurance up. No, Arcast Endurance. You wanted to Arcast Endurance here. I just wanted to draw a card to get my Rhinos down. Why it's Bandit Legacy? Because of the Wasteland card. Red and 6 with Wasteland made so that if you started the game, you won automatically. Which is kind of like the game anyway. Alright, well, I didn't expect Mantis Rider. Really wish I had Endurance now. Endurance is Flash and Reach. Alright, I'm on 10 already. I am, and they have Red and 6 coming in. How about I just cast Endurance? I can also just cast Double Brazen Bar Warrior. So I'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I forgot to put the thing under my computer. Sorry. I always put like thing under the computer. Do you hear like the noise of the computer? It's like okay. I think how about I just double brazen bar the because Brandon 6 is on 7 counters. I guess I can bounce that too. Alright. I'm just double bouncing. I'm just bouncing everything now. Let's go Forest. Then I go Petty Theft this. Petty Theft that. Next turn I go Charlotte's Agent, Petty Theft Brandon 6. Petty Theft this, Petty Theft that. 2 Petty Theft here. Not great, but it gives me time. Look about this game. I didn't do anything in this game so far. I went Ice, Double Brazen Bar. Just actually didn't achieve anything so far. If you pitch something to this dies. Alright. You got Territorial Kabu. I think I'm going to Brazen Bar the Vren, because the Retrace emblem is unbeatable. And then I play Charlotte's Agent, which gives me 10 power. It puts me on 8 life. He had the opponents on 11. That's true, they dealt themselves 9 damage this game. Alright. Okay, so yeah, 3 mana, 10 power, your turn. They have 2 Mantis Rider in hand, which I can't block. But they also have a weird mana base. They need a planes to be able to cast both Mantis Rider, which doesn't kill me, puts me on 2, and then I'm sure I'll kill them next turn if they go to Mantis Rider. Actually, they can go Mantis Rider Trouble Flames, that kills me. Looks like that's actually what's happening here. I guess I could have left up Brazen Borrower to block this Mantis Rider, but then they would have attacked me with a Territorial Bailout, would have been the same. I think I was just doomed to die here. I think so. Yeah, it's just I should have drawn one Cascaders. If you got, I think in this matchup, if you have a Cascaders on turn 3, you are in a very good shape. If you don't, you are not in a very good shape. Alright, what am I taking out? I think Force of Negation can leave in this matchup. Isn't the worst. I'll just bring in some generally good cards. And Gone is a 3 mana bounce spell or a 1 mana shock. That's not great, but yeah, I think this is fine. That's okay. Endurance is kind of underperforming. Remember, if you pitch a card to the Endurance, they die, okay? Remember that. 2 mana, 5 damage to face is good. It is, but this game lasted a lot. If you saw it, a good deck's killing on turn 4, so I don't know, I think it's cool. They didn't even play Sign of Draco. That's a cool card, I think. Yeah, Endurance. Not sure about this card. I think it's a strong sideboard card, but I don't think in Modern there's that many graveyard decks. Alright, I would like to be on the play. That's a keep to me. I should have bored out one more Gemstone Cavern again, just like before. Okay, what's the land I'm taking here? Forest. I go Forest, Crushing Footfalls, Island, Ice, and yeah, I don't want to take damage. Opponent's playing Burn Spell. I don't want to take damage from my lands. Hopefully I don't draw Ardently. Last game I didn't want to suspend this because I thought my opponent was playing Affinity. Am I playing as Merfolk? I did yesterday. Yeah, I'm just playing this pass. They're very likely to just fetch up a Triome, and I'll tap it in their upkeep. Man, what a strong card is Ice. Really. Such a strong card. And then I can go Charlotte Sage and 10 power. In Data Triome is the Abazan one. Ice. Draw. Even has Subtlety. But I'm never gonna pitch Charlotte Sage, and that's just 3 mana, 10 power. It's so much. Of course, you have to like build your deck around it, but boy, okay. 3 mana, 10 power. So good. Alright, boom. This is just the nuts of the deck. Turn 1 Footfalls, turn 2 Ice, turn 3 Charlotte. I guess Curatorial Cavu blocks it. Okay. Alright, how about more? How about more? Opponent. I don't think I'm ever going to cycle this Ruggery Triome, so play this. Do I want to attack? Nah. Getting for 6 damage, they block one of those, but I don't think it's worth it. You pick me this, Barry? Oh, a flower? Alright. Not the end yet. Sign of Draco is here. 2 mana, 4/4, flying. And this creature got first strike and trample. And this is flying. And you Trouble Flamed one of my Rhino. Okay. More Rhino are coming in. Oh, another Crushing Footfalls. Okay. So if I attack with everybody, they block Rhino and Charles. They take 10. That's probably good enough. I ran out of Crushing Footfalls. This is the last one I drew. Ma, I think I'm just playing a tap land, attack with all. You block this and that. If you block 2 Rhino, you take 8, go down to 11. I think it's still good enough here. I think it's just too much damage I'm passing if I don't attack. This is 8 damage. Alright, this is 10 damage. I don't think they can kill me. This doesn't give double strike or anything like that. And they have subtlety if because they play a creature. Bounce. I know you're joking. Accusato publicus. Let's play a creature opponent. Bravo. What do you cascade into? You cascade into Territorial Cavu. Mabina. Let's play subtlety. Let's bounce the Territorial Cavu. Remember, subtlety only bounces a permanent on the stack. A creature on the stack. And now I should have lethal. Because that's a flyer, so I put them on 6. Oh, actually, they have a Sign of Drake. I can block the flyer. But yeah, nonetheless, I have like 6 attackers. They have 3 blockers. So 3 creature gets through, and that's, wow, that's exactly 9 damage. Alright, good game. If I didn't win this game where I go turn 1 Footfalls, turn 2 Ice, turn 3 Cascade, turn 4 Cascade, I'm just quitting the deck. Alright, on the draw, Gemstone Cavern is insane. Yeah, whatever, this card needs to be a 3-up. You sideboard it out if you're on the play game too, but you don't forget, and that's still fine. I mean, it's still a land. Alright, last game of this league, and then we just fire off another immediately. Alright, this hand is unkeepable. Well, this must be a keep. I have all my cyborg cards. What do I bottom? Do you like subtlety? As you asked that question, I'm bottoming it. Nah, I think it's still fine. I mean, it doesn't worth the 18 ticks I paid for, but maybe 10 ticks, I think it's an okay card for 10 ticks. I'm just a big fan of suspending Crushing Footfalls on turn 1. It really reminds me so much of Ancestral Vision. Used to do that play like every time. Alright, I'll go Stomping Ground here. Maybe it's not worth it, daggone. I mean, I guess it bounces a thing. 3 mana. 3 mana, return a creature you don't control to its owner's hand. This could be an answer to Marit Legion Legacy. Pretty expensive answer. Used to be. I mean, this is from Plane Shift. No, sorry, Planar Chaos. Planar Chaos must be like, what, 2006, 2007? Reprinted in Power Remastered. One of the top common in that draft. Alright. Opponent is also going to take a lot of damage, so maybe my Timely Reinforcement isn't going to shine. Do they play 2 mana 4/4 here? Yeah, there it is. 2 mana 4/4. Look at all my cheap burn spell. They're not gonna do anything here. They're not doing anything here. Draw. Alright, I need to draw land here. Otherwise, butta male. If we don't draw land. If I had a blue card, I would be happy to just keep subtlety and just go bounce your Territorial Cavu. Oh wow, they don't have a land. They're probably looting with this. They don't end up with it for sure, just play first because they got black mana and they... Oh wow, they looted this Sign of Draco away. Sure. I mean, if you have more, this card doesn't seem great. If you have more than one. Ooh, Zagatriome, so there is it. Sign of Draco? That's Sign of Draco. Ay, chat. I don't feel very good about this game. I'm getting Triome. Please land to have a chance. Please land to have a chance. Choice of the Void, chat. Choice of the Void. I lost. GG. Can't win. Good game, opponent. Can't be Choice of the Void. Wow. That's impressive. Alright, let's cut the back card from my deck.